Developing your personality is something that everyone wants to do, but nobody really knows how to do it. Schools don't teach us how to do it, they just tell us how to memorize facts. So in this video, I'm going to tell you a few ways which you can start implementing right now for free, which are guaranteed to improve your personality. And stay tuned till the very end, because there I will give you some resources on how you can start today. So the first point is to start reading about psychology and philosophy. So if you want to improve your personality, you have to know what kind of a person you are. More than that, you have to understand what kind of people you are surrounded with. You have to understand how humans work, why we like the things we like and why we don't like the things we don't like. And for this, you need to understand psychology. Psychology is the most fundamental thing that you need to learn about. It teaches us about the operating system that controls your mind. Once you understand psychology, you will begin to understand people in your environment, and that will improve your personality. Reading philosophy will help you form an idea on how you should live your life. Many people nowadays go through their life without a purpose or an aim. So reading philosophy will teach you how to think and act in the world. The next point is learning how to speak in public. If you think about it, having a great personality doesn't mean anything if you cannot present yourself properly in public. So you need to know how to get in front of a crowd and talk in an effective manner. Firstly, you need to be comfortable in the language you're talking in. So if you're giving a speech in English but you're not fluent in it, then you're going to have a hard time. So learn the language first. But a lot of people have problems with public speaking even if it's in their native language. So to get over this, you have to start off with something relatively easy and then build up from there. Maybe if you're in a class, start standing up and answering questions. Or if you're at work in a meeting, get up and ask a question. I know it can feel embarrassing at first, but once you start to do it, you will find that it's completely normal. After that, you could give a small speech in front of a group of 10 to 20 people. If you are in a school or a college environment, then there are many competitions to do this in. But even if you're not in school or college, you can just find 5 to 10 of your friends who are interested and all of you can take turns to speak about something. Also, in a lot of bigger cities, there are clubs like Toastmasters where you can go and practice your public speaking. So be sure to check for them in your city on the internet. The next point is to stay current. You have to know what is going on in the world. And this is not that hard to do, especially nowadays when everyone has a smartphone. You can just download the app of any newspaper and start reading it on your phone. But I do have to warn you, you have to remember that a lot of news nowadays is heavily biased towards one side or another. So always remember to read both sides of the story and form your own opinion on it. It's very easy and very tempting of what a political leader or a newspaper tells you to think. And it's a lot harder to form your own opinion. But if you learn to be more intelligent and form your own opinion, then not only will your personality improve, but you will also grow as a human being. The next point is to learn something you've never learned before. Most people think learning stops when you're done with school or college. Now this is a surefire way to not let your personality grow. Always keep learning new things. I learned how to play the guitar when I was 18 and I did that by just watching videos on the internet. Nowadays there are so many things that you can learn just by watching videos on the internet that it surprises me why so few people are doing it. Learning something new makes a new neuron pathway in your brain, and not only does this help you learn a new skill, but it also makes you more intelligent. There have been various studies that have shown that learning to play a musical instrument can increase your intelligence, and it can even slow down diseases like Alzheimer's and dementia. And the last point is that please don't show off. While you're developing your personality, it can be very tempting to teach everyone around you. You might want to tell all your friends about your new guitar playing skills or the fact that you know about philosophy and psychology, but please do not try to show off. Just keep focusing on yourself and other people will notice on their own. If you try to show everyone about how much you've improved, then they'll just think that you're trying to show off and ignore you. You can also watch my videos on how to win friends and influence people if you want to learn how to be more subtle in social situations. So to recap, you need to learn about psychology and philosophy. Carol Dweck's Mindset and Sigmund Freud's Civilization and Its Discontents are great books for this. I will warn you, the reading is a bit too heavy, so just read 1 or 2 pages a day and absorb it as you go along. Learn public speaking, go join a club or practice with your friends. Stay current by reading about the news. Learn something new like an instrument or maybe a new skill like painting. And don't try to show off while you're doing all of this. That's all for this video. I hope you learned something new in this video, and if you did, then please click the like button. Subscribe if you haven't already, and thanks for watching.